to the East Coast, from the East Coast to the window, to the wall,
Sweat up down my balls. Well, these bitches grow.
Look over there!
Welcome back to the final episode for the year 2020 of Slumber Party.
Hi, I'm Dolores. Hi, I'm Lunate.
I'm Farah Shamrock.
I'm Tiara Sorrell.
and I'm House of Miss Joaquim, and we are the wonderful
House of Miss Joaquim. Now, this has been quite an intense year. We've been through quite a lot of drama, saga, pandemic, and whatnot. So, why not end the year with a bang?
Abang.
With
bam,
a bang.
Bam,
Abang.
Now, what bang am I talking about right here? Does anybody
Enlighten
know?
us.
Oh, I need to lighten you.
Yes,
Go on a diet, babe.
Boom, boom, bang, bang. Bing, bing, bada, boom. Bing, bing, bada, boom, boom, boom.
I'm sorry, we're just excited because there's something that we have to touch on, which is the recent discussion that was brought up online about the PM Hsien Loong's saying about how he welcomes
LGBT?
the LGBTQ plus tech crew or tech talents. He basically saying like he welcomes people from the LGBTQ plus community. But this is what Prout SG had to say about it, is that you cannot say that you are accepting of these LGBTQ plus talents, but you don't give us the benefits. You don't entitle us with queer rights. So it is not fair to say that you welcome us, but we have no rights. Yeah. So what is your view on this? Because what I read online was a lot of very they're demanding answers, because you cannot say A but you do B.
Like you don't preach what she said.
Yeah.
Why only now?
Yeah.
Why only now? Like, is it only now that you want to accept us? Is
I
it
mean,
like
377A has been been brought up for years. I think the latest was what? 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Last time they created a big hoo-ha because of the pink dot, isn't it? About the repeal.
Yeah, they tried to repeal it again and again. It was, put aside and rejected. So yeah, let's touch on this. Like, what is your view? Like, what if our country decides to say, okay, you can come out as gay and you can apply for a job as a teacher, as an educator under MOE, but you still cannot get married. You still don't have your rights as a gay person. Like 3778 is still imposed. Like, so if we catch you in a relationship with another man, you are still going to go to jail.
This is what my point of view is. To me, I take it as like a small step. Yeah, because of, for example, they won't say that they will accept us fully, but I take this as a step, a very small step of. I don't know, that's maybe my point of view. Maybe they don't really, it's just maybe like a stunt or whatever, just to create this controversy. But from what I see is like, I just want to take it positively, like this is a step for us. Yeah. So I can say it's a good thing, but then like you want to say you can start hiring us, but then the benefits of what all these straight people are getting, we are not getting, just because we are gay.
Yeah.
Funny that you mentioned. I actually came out with an article quite recently from our trans sister. I do understand this is a small step. We have to give them time to actually, accept us fully. Cool. But at the same time, I just feel it's still unfair, because we still have people in our community who actually it's difficult to get jobs and stuff like that. Right. One of the trans sisters that I know, I came across her article recently. She spoke about how she used to teach in this school, in the girls' school in Singapore, but she kept her identity unknown. Like she didn't tell like the people in the school. But eventually they found out, and she's not eligible just because she's trans. Yeah, but
But she's
the
more than
knowledge.
qualified.
Correct,
for
she's
the
more
job.
qualified for the job. But it's just like, just because of she's trans and someone's a girls' school, is like, I don't get it, you know.
Like maybe to me, like I said, the PM already like stated this, and it's a small step. But these people who are hiring her is the one that is, you know, like, how do I say it? Is still the one that is not fully accepting to our kind of people yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe it's just them that they have something against LGBTQ people. LGBTQ. Yes. Tongue twister. I put a T in LGB.
Well, I feel so it's the same way lah. It's like, I think it is a small step, even though like people say like, but you say that you accept LGBTQ in your tech community and whatnot, but then you're not giving us the benefit and stuff like that. Yeah, it's true what you're saying, you know, but I still feel that it's a small step. You know, your prime minister is like talking about LGBTQ,
yeah.
you know, and it's now being heard by everybody.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's why I really agree with your point of view. Like, it is a small step, but I think we should, of course, not accept that this is the end point. We still want to hit our goal, which is
We
the
still wanna
benefits
see, more.
and you know, more gay friendly in our jobs and stuff like that. But yeah, doesn't mean that we're saying we support this means that's it. It's an end point. No, I mean there's still much more changes that can be done. You know, and by PMD just speaking about this in a big kind of way, it's a step.
Yeah, like
to
to me, I appreciate something like, because like I mentioned again, it's a small step. So for us citizens, or for those citizens out there who is not accepting of us, can really like, oh my god, my PM is really is actually talking about them, and you know, trying to like slowly accepting
Yeah.
them. I don't know. Maybe us as citizens should be the same,
Yeah.
right? Should be more accepting than just, oh no, you cannot because you're trans. Oh no, you cannot because you're gay. Come, it's 2020. It's coming 21 tomorrow.
Wait, hold on.
2021.
The Singapore Tech Forum, is it only specialized for people who are in that line, tech?
So they are basically the article is only talking about that line for now.
So what about our teachers,
Exactly.
our friends who are teachers who work under MOE? They actually have to keep their identity in them, like, you know. And what about lawyers? What about doctors? You know, in other fields.
Yeah.
What about retail workers?
I think for schools in particular, it's very risky because you're handling with kids, and the government don't want, like, I wouldn't say brainwash,
The
but
gay mindset to transfer over to the children.
I think that is why, like, for MOE or for like schools or whatnot, it's very not hard, but it's not time for them to really accept yet because of what we are trying to teach the
Then what about if, let's say, gender is an issue? Then what is your view on teachers who are saying religious things during our Malay language class?
that one is, I don't know.
I
like,
don't know.
something
For me
which-
personally, like, I'm so sick of tired
So sick of tired.
of us trying to
sick
fight.
of Me too, eh? Me too.
I'm sick
I'm
of
so
tired
sick of
also.
tired. Me too.
Sick of tired. See, you're so sick of tired. Who's tired, man?
Me too.
I am so sick and tired of us trying to fight for our rights. Like, if you guys got money, go and fucking fly away, like, to somewhere else to have a better life.
But isn't that sad though? That's the
I
only
mean, it's
answer
very,
we
very
Yeah.
sad, but it's so hard. Like,
Yeah.
if you find that this life is very, very short, we can fight if you want to fight for your whole life. But if you want to treasure your whole life and you are happy being who you are, go to somewhere, some place that people will accept you and just live your life. Like, that is my personal preference and my views on things. As much as I want to fight for, like, the rights of the gay rights and the LGBTQ community, for us in Singapore, the government is just so stupid. And it's so damn tiring, like, how long we have been fighting.
Okay, look at it. We have been fighting for years, and look at this first step that we got Like,
Yeah.
like you cannot like. Okay,
But I don't
if
think it's
do
just
for
this
you,
is just the first step. I think there's a lot of steps that the government
hopefully lah, but
have taken before. You know?
Maybe they like, oh, just talk here lah. You tease them a bit, then like side
Yeah.
you talk.
You know,
That's why like we cannot stop because look at the years that we've been fighting for our rights and look at this small step.
I mean, like, yes, you
Yeah.
can fight for your rights and do whatever it takes to get us have the opportunity to feel the same way as the straight people, right? But at the same time, I feel like if you really treasure this life, like, might as well like you fight for that for us, but you can still do something better, like out of like Singapore, and just get some place that you know that you can fly up there. You get what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
macam, like, so you can do both at the same time, like to help lah. Yeah.
yeah. But since you're like putting up about fighting for LGBTQ plus things and like political issues,
Yeah.
it's different for us. To me, in my point of view, is that we are different here in Singapore. We have a lot of other religions to take in consideration.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You know, for us to really get that full LGBTQ pride, can get gay marriage here, I think it's gonna take us a while. But I feel what you feel. It's like
Yeah.
it's not gonna happen to me.
Okay. Here's
Yeah.
here's my view and my opinion.
Okay.
So chime in anytime you feel like that you're against it or for
Okay.
it. Why I'm not happy with this happening. I feel like you're giving us false hope.
Okay.
Okay, because you are putting it out there that you welcome LGBT tech talents
Yeah.
to the company and whatnot, but you are still pushing and brushing aside the fact that the law still sees us as criminals because 3778 is still there.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, can you just imagine, because you come out and you are accepted by your company because they accept you for being LGBTQ plus, and then they use that against you. They follow you home. They say, oh, you live with your boyfriend. Okay, then they anytime can just like, oh, you're not supposed to be having same sex intercourse, and it's in the law. So yeah, now you are under arrest, just like that.
Sorry, it's my
got it.
roommate.
Yeah.
They can use it against us.
True,
And
that's
I
actually
feel like
true, yeah.
it's unfair to us because we are forced to live with this law. We have to abide by it because of generations past, because of their belief, because of their mindset. So it's unfair to us when we are living in this generation where we are more exposed to it, we are more educated about it. We are being forced to follow this rule because it's, what's that, the British rule, is it? I forgot all about it already. It's been something that I'm very bothered by, because when I was in a relationship, it was my goal to build a family with my partner. And living here, I know that cannot happen. Not in this life. I won't even say in the near future. I'm saying not in this life because I know if I don't move out, it will not happen.
Yeah.
And how is that fair to us as human beings? We are always being seen as a negative. We're being portrayed negatively. It's unfair. Like, okay, even when I participated in Mr. World, my point, I put it in the article straight up. My point is for voices of the unheard to be heard. And the comments that I saw from this one person was saying like, if this is your motive of joining is to spread gay, then I will not take a second look at you. And I was like, hold up, woman or man, whatever you are, hiding behind your screen. Did you not understand the article? I am here to educate.
Correct.
But her impression was that I'm here to spread gay. Which part of the article or anywhere that I ever mentioned that I'm here to spread gay, I joined Mr. World so that everybody will be gay? I never once mentioned that. My point is to be the voice for our community.
That's when you know that person is very close-minded.
Very
and,
shallow.
Very shallow.
Like no one is fighting for us except us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agree.
And by putting it out there like that, and I don't blame Prout for calling them out on it because it's literally like you say like that lah. So what you gonna do about it?
Yeah. Agree.
Yeah.
On that part.
Can you imagine if these talents, these LGBTQ plus talents, actually have families overseas, and they are given jobs here? They will still not be granted visas for their families here. They cannot bring their spouse here. What if they adopted
Sad.
children? They cannot bring their children here
Sad.
because they are still not recognized as a family. Simply said, they are not recognized as humans.
Yeah.
Yeah. How would you feel if you already have a beautiful family that you've been wanting? You've reached that goal. Your family, you have a children, a boy and a girl, and you're forced to live overseas, and then this happens. Oh, I can come back and work in Singapore. I'm given a 3-year contract, but I cannot bring my family with me. How would you feel?
Now that you have put it that
Yeah.
way, also I like.
I'm taken aback lah.
Yeah.
I'm very sensitive when it comes to all this because I remember very clearly when I was in Malaysia, I want a family, and I cannot do it here.
You know, there's a thing what Luna said. You know, it's better to fly out but it's sad because we can't do it here because we want to do it here, but we can't. So we have to have that alternative and option to travel and create that. You know, not in our own country but in another country. For me personally, like, I'm done being aggressive because I mean, I'm a very emotional person and very expressive person. So when I'm like, you know, this is the things I went through, and still there's injustice system, but and people think I'm angry. Yeah, I'm really angry at the system because there's still no change. The change that I fought for with all these prejudice that happened in Singapore, but shit, it's just shit. And you know, at this point of time, you just have to make do with the things that you have, and it's like, it's so sometimes it just get tiring. And I mean, it's good that you said that, you know, you want to be that voice for our community, for the voices of being unheard, because some people are just like, oh my god, I'm so done with it, like this, you know, there needs to be a change.
Like you got the strength, like
small step, yes, but this is like what we all say, like this is 2020 already. I mean, like, come on.
I mean, let's not even go far. Let's not even touch on building families. Let's touch on our trans sisters and brothers. You know, they live in fear of the gender that they were born with being exposed or found out, and then them losing jobs and opportunities. It is unfair to them. If they are qualified for the job, if they have the talent for it, why can you not just recognize this person's talent? Why do you have to judge what their sexual preference is, what their sexual orientation is? Why do you have to go there? How does that affect his ability to work and to get things done?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because like, especially this year, like when I had that moment of wanting to, you know, transition into being a transgender woman, this thought of working came up in my head, and it was one of the factors why I didn't go through my hormonal therapy and stuff like that, is because I'm afraid that if I were to turn transgender, I cannot be working what I am doing right now, which is customer service, frontline. And even in frontline, for example, in hotels, I have been told countless number of times saying that you're wearing too much makeup. I can see your eyeliner, please remove. Or your hair is a bit too long, can you please cut it short? So that's why I really stopped myself, and because I have to support my family, but it's really unfair for my transgender sisters and brothers out there who's already, you know, fully like that, you know, in a full form, and they can't even find jobs right now. Yeah, so that's why I feel that point about.
I think this is one step that our government needs to touch and address on first, because we do have transgender brothers and sisters who exist and who are in need of jobs.
Correct.
You know,
and they are talented and they can do their job well.
Correct.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure we all have met talented transgender brothers and sisters who are educated, who are, you know,
more than qualified, actually.
Yes, more
but
than
just
qualified.
because of sexuality, they are being shunned upon, they're being looked down just because of that. I think it's
very
To stop.
sad and depressing, but it's really a serious issue that we need to touch on, and especially that this is our last episode of 2020 and moving on to 2021. We do hope to be able to bring better news in 2021.
Sorry, I want to share something. You know, I've been going for religious class every Friday, and it's more to like the trans community, LGBT community and stuff like that. And I shared this with one of the sister. I think she's about 50, almost 60.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And she told, like, you and adik-adik baru, that means the younger generation of the community, she is, like, very proud of us, because she told me, like, back then they have it worse. They have it, like, crazy, you know. That's why they had to go to that path of, like, you know, some themselves, like escorts and sex work and everything. And it's not like being looked down, but it's sometimes sad, you know, because there's an emotion, there's feelings.
Just
to it
because
also.
they want to be who they want to be, they have to not be a success.
And
in
also
life.
we are very lucky, because back then also education system is not that strong.
Yeah.
So that's one thing that she shared with me, like we are the lucky generation, but still we are fighting for this same thing again, you know.
Yeah. But I'm just quite happy at where we are now.
For
like,
sure.
For sure, like we are happy.
We are more
right?
exposed
Yeah.
and we are more educated. We are
Like,
very, very
I
fortunate.
feel like the society is already like ready for us. Gitu. they are like
I wouldn't say majority though.
not majority lah, but I mean the people that we are
the
friends
change
with.
is there. Lah.
Yeah.
You can see the difference.
We can see the difference. Like,
I mean, I can be today walking as I am right now, and people
Nah.
don't touch me.
I mean, come on, drag queens now can take public transport.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
The queen of public transport. My mother.
Bus.
In my luggage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just times have changed for sure. It's just
Yeah.
The
a
small-
matter of time, and
Yeah.
it just takes one person from the cabinet to make things happen.
Yes.
Yeah, it just takes one
Just
person.
one.
Just one.
You got so many seats, just one. Make that change.
Ma'am, if you're
Be
watching,
that change.
Ma'am Halimah, please help us.
Please lah, stop. Halimah, stop. Nasi lemak
So for
inside your tudung.
2021, we want to see a difference.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, there are a lot of things that
Hopefully.
happened this year.
you know, I want to
so-
hear about trans
Oh my
teachers, gay
Yeah.
teachers.
They should be,
lawyers.
I know we sounded like depressed and sad and like negative.
No, it's just that
now,
we are focused on this topic.
But just want to let you know that like we are all having hope in ourselves and our community and society.
Yes.
That there will be a change, and we just got to wait and be patient about it. And
And
we
keep
know
on
that
fighting.
keep on fighting. There's a brighter future ahead.
Yeah.
Let's all remain hopeful and
Yeah.
just
Stick together.
pray for better days ahead.
For
Yeah.
both corporation and also the justice system in
Yes.
Singapore.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Let's
live
stop
up the
being
mood.
so
Daniel.
depressed. Alright, because why? It's time to play a game.
What game are we playing?
We are gonna play
Try not to laugh challenge.
Clown Edition.
Why clown?
Are politicians or clowns? Babe?
All right, there you go.
You have 30 seconds to make everybody laugh. You have to make eye contact. Look at her. Look at her. Alright, your 30 seconds starts now.
From the East Coast to the West Coast, East Coast plan. To the West Coast plan,
East Coast,
we
Singapore,
have a
we
plan
together.
for the East Coast plan to the West Coast plan and the South West plan to the East Coast. You laugh already. You don't get the joke or not?
I know. I get it, but it's not funny.
But you must see the original video. It was very funny.
Yeah.
You all never watch, is it?
I watched the East Coast Plan guy.
From the East Coast to the West Coast. And then after that, he looked at the script East Coast.
And let's move on to the left side.
Okay, I got one.
Alright,
Mister.
we will have Dahlia to
Okay,
begin.
this is my favorite politician.
Look over there!
Semangat
Where?
Oh my god, that was so funny. She's a politician to me.
Correct.
Jada is a politician to me.
Beaches for the beaches, right?
How dare she scream in the microphone?
I was so shocked. That's what I love. Okay.
She's my politician lah.
1-1-1.
Alright, let's move on. Miss Tiara Sorrell,
Yes, Queen.
would you like to humor us with your talent?
Hold
Whatever there is that you have.
For Singaporeans, makcik queue up untuk valet that time. Tadi sebab makciknya nasi lemak dia punya dalam apa? Tengok sikit makcik pergi situ nanti buat. You laugh lah, cik adik. I call you cik adik nak cik abang. I don't know the politician.
Oh my god. Okay.
Dia dah nak ketawa kecubit. Do not laugh
So strong
Tet.
Lunatic, are you ready?
I guess so.
Alright. I hope you have a politician in mind. So when you're ready, your time starts.
Di Petuang Agong. Fuck you. Apa awak cakap fuck you kat dalam ni? Fuck you. Huh? Fuck you.
Kak Ni takut.
Oh my god, that was so
Dalam tuanku. Oh my god, stupid. It's like the Malaysian one.
Malaysian one.
You know they fight and then they like literally like
Yeah, I remember seeing that video.
Bobby.
In the mahkamah, no? In the court, no? They did that.
Then so the person in charge like the lawyer like that, yang Arif, we just like we mute the mic. Then they will still shout like across each other.
It's very
It's crazy.
corrupted.
Very corrupted. Oh my god.
Okay.
Once you watch, you will laugh like crazy.
Okay lah. My turn lah. Not much words lah. Okay, so you just watch me and imagine
Okay.
Dah mampus orang tu.
Oh my god. Arwahnya baik.
This is up to your own interpretation. I did not say who it is. It's up to your own imagination. With that said, here's wishing everyone a very happy New Year and happy holiday. Happy New Year. Till next year, 2021. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn on your notification button. Forgot.